The Texas Rio Grande Valley has always been at a crossroads between nations, cultures, and potential for growth and hardship alike. It's a community at the heart of a national conversation about borders and how a new generation of children will shape the American identity. Teach for America is changing their future for the better by bringing some of America's brightest talent into the classroom to educate, to inspire, and unlock the Valley's enormous, unrealized potential.
Hi, I'm Danipsa Rodriguez. I am a Rio Grande Valley native. I grew up in Edcouch, Elsa, Texas, and now I am a part of Teach for America 2015 Core. When I was in college, I was already working in the education field, but it wasn't until I was about to graduate when I got to look back at all of the people who made a great impact on my life. The first Teach for America teacher I had was in 8th grade, and when I moved on to high school, I also had a lot of Teach for America teachers then, and those were the people who really pushed me to get through all of my leadership challenges. When I was working at my part-time job while I was in college, those managers that I had then were also Teach for America alumni. And when I graduated, those people were the ones who challenged me to keep going on my leadership role and actually join Teach for America to make a difference in the community. And so the challenge for me in my classroom is how do I get students to be engaged into what I'm teaching and to what they need to learn, bringing out their strengths and having others celebrate their successes in their classrooms, whether it be little or large wins in my classroom. Something that I've really worked on is showing love and affection and being very respectful to each other. And I think that's brought up a very great classroom environment to where everyone feels celebrated and doesn't look down upon anybody else. It's more celebrations over their academic success.
After the initial 2-year teaching commitment, many members continue in education, while others are moved to make an impact through fields such as medicine, nonprofits, or law.
I'm Priscilla Noriega. I'm a 2002 core member who taught here in the RGV. I joined TFA in 2002. It was during that experience that I think I really learned about the program, and I got to see the kind of commitment and passion that the core members have and really the organization as a whole had. I think that just really inspired me to want to be a part of the organization and want to have that kind of impact on other kids. Living in an area with very high poverty, of course, a lot of the issues that my students faced, of course, had to do with poverty, whether it was food insecurity or utility shutdowns and different family issues that were coming up. A lot of my kids went on to have great successes. I keep in touch with many of them now, and they are amazing people, and I'm really proud to know them. And I think it definitely made me think about how it's part of the solution, but there are still so many other ways that we can impact the lives of kids to help make their education a success.
I think definitely my impact with Teach for America has inspired me to stay in the classroom beyond my 2 years. And I feel like my position in society is really to be in the classroom and inspiring young minds to be the greatest they can be.
Our mission is to enlist, develop, and mobilize as many as possible of our nation's most promising future leaders to grow and strengthen the movement for educational equity and excellence, so that one day all children in this nation will have the opportunity to attain an excellent education.